Alright. Ah, crap. I think today I have to... Hold on. And I did the crossroads.
Man.
Okay, we did that. So now I have a fortune persona. So we're good. So now we can go to Shinjuku and talk to that fortune teller. Get our money back. Maybe.
What do you think? Fine. Goodness gracious! Her boyfriend stopped abusing her? I don't believe it. But even if he did stop, her fate should still be heading down the path to misery without changing. I mean, look! What? The sequence of Arcana has completely changed. Death has moved far off into the future. No! This must be some sort of trick. What are you, a scam artist? You made a deal with her boyfriend or something, didn't you? Then what did you do? Did you plunge him into Tokyo Bay? Or cram him into a metal drum and dump insects on him?
Oh wow, she's got the imagination.
You must have taken some sort of extreme measures. Well, you certainly do seem ordinary. Yes, quite ordinary indeed.
Why don't you read that fortune and get a sense of what I'm at?
But there's no way that could have happened without you breaking the law. I mean, how could an ordinary high school student change the course of fate? Fine, I'm just going to have to verify your power. The very power that reversed my tarot card prediction. This is quite a serious situation for a fortune teller like me. I need to get to the bottom of this. You won't have to do anything. Just sit next to me while I tell fortunes. And if another unopposable fate happens to appear, then I'll test your power. What? No! Oh, I know. I'll read your fortune. Please? I'll even prioritize your readings over my regular customers. Besides, I'll be able to provide much more accurate predictions once I get to know you better. How does that sound? Is it a deal? Otherwise, I won't be able to go on. Please, I beg you. I need to know if fate truly can be changed. You will? Really? Okay then. I look forward to verifying your skills. Please don't blow me off, okay? We made a deal after all.
She seems sweet.
Unless you were lucky, there's no way you could have repeatedly done so many crimes. Or perhaps you had someone you consulted who gave you precise advice. You're not getting away this time with just luck.
I am thou. Thou art I. If it...
Oh, okay.
All right.
Is fate really something that can be changed? If it's really possible, then... Oh, it's getting late. Let's close up shop for today. It's past your curfew. Until next time. Hey!
What am I reading? Ghost Encounters? Here we go. Oh yeah. You just love reading all this junk.
For real?
Buy a smoothing soda from the Shibuya convenience store. Okay. I think that's here. No, that's not there. Here it is.
What do you want to do? Welcome.
Oh, soothing soba.
What do you want to do?
And I have a lover's persona. So we can hang out with An. Let's do this.
We'll just have to wait for now. Thanks.
Oh, what'd she say? Oh, wow.
Hey. Oh.
Damn. Being able to change others, that's what true strength is. Maybe inspire others would be a better localization. This is really sweet.
Hey.
I need to be the #1 model around. It's true.
Yeah.
Man, this is so... Oh, man. Oh man, this is such like a manipulation. Oh god, and you're like leaving her here to cry by herself and just say, "Oh yeah, you have other people. Don't worry." Or you could say, "You have me, but as a friend." But if you say that, you're obviously locked. If you say you have me, you're obviously locked in a romance. So am I gonna romance on? Looking back at her social link, it's about her learning to be strong and right, because in a way she saw herself as weak because she wasn't strong enough or didn't have enough wherewithal to save Shiho from herself and like stand up against Kamoshida. And so she wanted to... Man, I can't see her cry. Hold on. And so she wanted to find ways of being truly strong. Right? And so that's how she got into trying to be an action hero, right? Like be an action hero or something like that. In ways are like similar to her anime role models where they were strong and fearless and they did whatever they wanted and they were confident. So that's what she wanted to do. But then she met Mika or Maki, and Maki showed her how hard she worked at modeling, which inspired her because Maki was throwing herself 100% into her modeling and working really hard at it. And so that was true strength. And so that what Anj saw was true strength, was being able to like 100% dedicate yourself to something for the goal, for simply being the goal of being the best, right? So An got inspired by that, and also being inspired by how hard Shiho has been working in her rehab after her suicide attempt. That inspired her to ultimately be the best model she can be. And then now this conversation with Shiho just solidified the fact that they want to be the best person. They promised each other that they want to be the best person for each other, and to be, and to live life fully. And so An is going to dedicate herself into being the best model, so Shiho can have that reminder when she sees An in like the news and on interviews and on magazines and stuff. And it'll serve as a reminder that An is working very hard and living her life, so Shiho should do the same. That's actually beautiful, right? It's a beautiful message. It's beautiful. Now the only problem, it's not the problem. The only problem is, I guess, problem isn't really the right word, but the only thing is the protagonist, Joker, doesn't really play a role in him finding this out. Joker doesn't push her to be the better person. She kind of comes to all of these conclusions by herself, and Joker's just kind of like that supporting figure, which just kind of makes sense because An is a fairly confident, fairly competent. She's a little airheady, but she's a fairly confident and a fairly competent person, able to make decisions on her own. She just needs someone to really support her. And so I feel like this is, I wish this not I wish. I feel like this could be an appropriate relationship to have. Like I think they complement each other well. On kind of leading at the beat of her own drum, and Joker being kind of like that prime role, that prime supporter to make sure that she doesn't stray and that her insecurities don't get the better of her. Um, but the only caveat is Morgana is in love with An. And I don't know about you, but I live with Morgana, and Morgana may or may not be paying attention and listening in on this conversation right now. And I don't know what happens actually. I don't know what happens if you with Morgana if you romance on, but I feel like I don't want to be mean to Morgana. I do like Morgana, believe it or not. And so and I feel like there might be better relationships. This is a really good social link, though. This, don't get me wrong, this is a really, really good social link, and I like it because the protagonist doesn't play like an active role in fixing anybody. He plays a supportive role to make sure that On stays on the right path for recovery. And so I think this is a really good one, and I'm talking about it, and I'm kind of convincing myself to do it, but I'm gonna hold steady. I'm gonna say no, and I'm gonna go for the friendship route.
Thanks.
All right.
Yeah, it felt a little awkward because she has feelings for me, but again, the feelings for Joker were not. They never played a role in the social link.
Let's do it.
I guess I can go here. You know what's crazy? Shihaya still hasn't given me the 100k. That's wild. MEDJ? What does this mean?
What shall we do? Now.
Kindness?
What do you think?
Okay. Back to LeBlanc.
Hey, hey! Whoa! Yes!
And then time to max out my first social link.
Oh!
I did not expect it to be Kawakami.
What do you want to do?
Okay.
sorry I'm late. A student asked me for some advice as I was leaving. That's actually been happening a lot lately. I wonder if they see me in a new light now. I need to work hard so I can make up for all the times I let my students down in the past. Apparently they like that I'm not too serious. I guess my laid-back personality is coming in useful. So, now, this is coming from me as your teacher. An awful thought occurred to me the more I spent time with you, and I can no longer overlook such a grave danger. You are way too lax when it comes to your
Oh my
diet.
god, she keeps
You
going
need
on
to
about this
review the
diet.
state of your room. You need to stop slacking. I mean, look at how dusty this place is. I put up with a mess because you are my client, but you need to thoroughly clean in here. That's what I wanted to hear. There are just some things you have to prioritize over your studies, you know? Oh yeah, there's one more thing. You're a member of the Phantom Thieves, right?
I'm just a high schooler.
That whole thing with Takase-kun's guardians worked out way too good for me. And you're the only one who knew about my situation. I haven't lived this long without learning a thing or two, you know.
Yeah, whatever. Let's tell her.
Don't worry. I have no intention of telling anyone.
You know, this also, I don't mind. I don't mind Joker telling her, the protagonist, or Joker telling the social links that he's part of the Phantom Thieves, because these are level 10 social links, right? So these are like, we're like bonded for life, right? Like a social link, we've significantly changed each other's lives for the better, and my presence, like Joker's presence, like changed Kawakami's life, like forever. Like he freed her from like a life of debt and a life of being overworked and abuse and all this stuff. So like him telling her, it's like they trust each other with each other's lives, right? So him telling her is fine to me.
There are a lot of stories about the Phantom Thieves, but in the end, they help people like me, right? That's so you. I just thought you were a problem child with a criminal record, but now I know better. I'll support you 100%. You're not just a student to me. You're someone special who helped me realize my path as a teacher. A new path where I'll never abandon any of my students. Right? For my students and for you.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou
See? A
hast
blood
turned
oath.
a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion, and thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of temperance, granting thee infinite power.
Nice. I like that. Oh, cool.
All right. All right.
Okay, let's get into it. 50 terms, go! I don't want you to flunk your exams. I'm going to go the distance with you.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
Who cares?
No matter how hard they looked, even our organized crime department couldn't catch Junya Kaneshiro. And yet he simply turned himself in. Even confessed all his crimes. The Phantom Thieves.
Is it a crime to manipulate someone's heart?
Depending on the means, yes. He's absolutely right.
Even if it makes someone admit their evil deeds and helps make them pay for their crimes?
I hope she hasn't fallen under their influence.
Oh, sigh. If only you knew.
The Phantom Thieves. Damn it.
What's he so mad about?
Now everyone. Give me an answer.
The sum of angles A through E is the same sum. What?
This is it.
Very good.
Nice going!
Oops. Whatever. They probably didn't say anything important.
Hell yeah! Kaneshiro finally confessed! People have been making a huge deal of it since the police announcement.
It's difficult to accept that the authorities are taking all of the credit for his arrest.
People are going nuts about the Phantom Thieves online, though. Look!
It's all coming together for us.
Oh, this is quite the turnaround. All of a sudden, people are expressing their long-standing belief in us.
So this is why Makoto told us to post the calling card anywhere that might stand out.
Pretty smart move on her part. Oh, where is our amazing Miss President?
Hello? It's Makoto. My apologies, but I won't be able to join you today. I've been called into a meeting with the principal. There's no need to worry, though. More importantly, there was a special on TV about the Phantom Thieves.
Huh? What did it say?
They were talking all about our calling cards.
For real?
Anyway, my apologies about today. I'll have to see you all another time.
Who was that?
Really? Oh, that's freaking crazy!
I hope all this excitement doesn't place us on the police's radar.
It'll be fine! No way they'd find out about that weird other world.
True, but do you remember what the fake Kaneshiro said towards the end?
Yeah, he said we're not the only ones who are doing it.
Not gonna let it bother me. As far as we know, he was just pulling that shit out of his ass.
How can you say that when it's been Kaneshiro and Madarame that both said
I
it?
hope that's the case.
Anyways, in your face, Akechi. Now what do you want to do about our next target?
Don't get ahead of yourself. Still, people might expect a lot from our next move, considering how excited they're getting.
We can't just pick any old schmo now.
There is no need to hurry, though. Counting Kamoshida, we've claimed 3 consecutive victories, right? We should just lay low and wait for all this excitement to blow over.
In that case, how about we have another celebration?
Oh, good idea. We can make it a welcoming party for Miss President, too. By the way, that briefcase, it's pretty damn expensive. Let's sell it and drop the cash on our party.
Wow. Seems like the lay low and wait idea has gone completely out the window.
So we can count you out then, Morgana?
What are you talking about? I was just saying we should try and keep our party on the down low.
That's the spirit. Well, I'm gonna let Makoto know. Hi, Makoto. There's something we forgot to tell you. So,
What's wrong?
Hello? I hope you remember we have finals next week. Yusuke and Morgana excluded, of course. Do you wish not to stand out? You had best not get bad grades, okay? That is something I simply would not be able to overlook as student council.
Oh, Makoto.
For now, behave and concentrate on your studies. We can have fun once finals are over. Understood?
Okay, she's responsible, but she's not unreasonable.
Care to explain?
I believe in what I wrote. The Phantom Thieves are just.
Have you figured out who they are?
No, I'm nowhere close. However, after considering all the facts, I concluded there are no errors in their acts or principles. Thus, upon deeming them to be on the side of justice, I have decided to end my investigation.
But that's impossible.
Impossible? May I see the evidence you have that leads you to believe so?
I was just speaking to the director of a prestigious college about your letter of recommendation, too.
There will be no need for that. I intend on getting into a good college by my own merit. Please excuse me.
Hey, we're not done here. Sir, it's me. I apologize for bothering you like this about that. Yes, I am making progress. However, I have stumbled upon some difficulties. Still, why would someone as important as you be interested in a petty case like this? No, that's not what I meant. I will investigate with all the... Of course. I should be able... Well then, thank you for your...
Uh-oh.
Damn it!
I'm home.
Hi, sis. You look tired. Is everything okay?
Don't worry about me. How about you, Makoto? Have you been keeping up with your studies?
Yes, of course. Though, what is the point of studying?
What do you mean?
I was just wondering what will be waiting for me at the end. Even if I manage to push through tough entrance exams, I'm still thrust into a competitive society.
What else is there besides success? Don't ask me such childish questions.
Isn't this the man the Phantom Thieves sent a calling card for? I heard he confessed all his crimes.
Even the police couldn't figure out why. It really was out of nowhere. This would only make sense if his personality changed. That would be impossible.
Why does it matter? The police still caught him in the end, right?
I had plans set for a promotion, but no one can take credit for his arrest now with that confession. Not that a child would understand.
So she was pursuing the case after all. Promotion. You've changed, sis. But I'll be okay. I finally found a place where I belong.
See, this is a good arc. This is a good arc for her. Where she goes from just being a pawn to all the adults and promoting the status quo to, because she believed to be like, that's where justice lied, to taking justice into her own hands and following her ideals of justice, similarly to her father.
Ah, you're back.
An advisor, huh? This new teammate of ours is pretty promising. We'll be able to do even more now!
Let's do it.
What am I doing? Well, we're finally talking to Do I have a star persona? I know I fused one. Oh, I have one. Yes. Okay, let's talk to this shogi master.
Wow! Hey, hey!
What?
Wow, her design is fantastic.
Yes? Can I help you? Huh? You don't necessarily have to learn from me, you know. There are other options, such as playing online. Sorry. I just can't. Well then. So... You like shogi? Like me? You're a bit strange, but... Thank you.
Her design is legitimately fantastic. Holy shit. I forgot how good her design was.
Okay, just a quick game then. 20 seconds per move, if that's alright with you. I'll start.
Okay, we're just gonna get wrecked.
So this is your skill level, huh? The dragon which governs the blue sky has fallen into my hands. How do you intend to survive this? Check. It's checkmate no matter how you look at it. Please concede. To concede is an act of admitting that you have lost with grace. If you aspire to become a shogi player, I recommend that you take your study of the game to heart.
Uh-oh.
Thank you for playing. Well then, that will be all for today. If it's alright with you, may I request another match sometime? I feel a gambler's spirit emanating from you, which is strange, since your style of play is that of a complete novice. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. However, I will instruct you under one condition. You become my playing partner so that I can research new moves. Is that agreeable? That's precious. Well then, it's a deal. I'll teach you how to play, and you'll assist me with my new moves.
I'm having a hard time getting a read of her personality, but her design is fantastic.
I think that quite advanced strategies are necessary to succeed at that many criminal acts. And yours weren't by the wit of an amateur. You have an idea on who that is, don't you?
I am the... It shall... With the birth of the star...
Yeah, she should have been a party member. Oh my god, let's just swap the current party with backup members during Joker's turn. Alright. That is so good!
Okay, let's end here for today. Thank you for today. Until next time.
I mean, she really has no idea or no reason to play with me, but she is, because she's nice.
Don't be ridiculous. This new ally you gained was Makoto? Just tell me the truth. Makoto. That's preposterous. If what you say is true, was Makoto also running from the police when you were arrested? Now that I think about it, she did start talking a lot about the investigation from summer onward. Makoto aside, you mentioned one other important detail. Did Kaneshiro really say there was someone using the metaverse besides the Phantom Thieves? Those words could just be taken as you shifting blame to this other person, you know. But why would you fabricate such an elaborate story and then shift the blame elsewhere? There are two possibilities. Either you've simply been trying to confuse me with your lies, or everything you've stated is true. Have you been telling me the truth from the very start? Does that mean you're placing your trust in me? Then again, I am investigating a thief who steals hearts. Very well. No matter how absurd it may seem, I'll reevaluate my stance on believing you, for now. In return, speak the whole truth and nothing but the truth. It's a fair deal. Is that acceptable?
Oh, a new social link?
I am it with the birth of the judgment.
We're running out of time. Actually, I should rephrase that. They targeted your group first, didn't they? The identity of your opponent is this. We have no pictures. Even their names and identities are unknown. If what you told me is true, then this nav thing you've mentioned wouldn't have worked in this case. How did you target them? Tell me everything.
Oh, so now we meet Futaba. I think this is Futaba. And that's what the fortune teller was saying.
Hey, check the ingredients in the fridge. Hey, what's up? Huh? It's not right? Not cute. That was the one the staff recommended to me, though. Won't that printer do? Huh? It'll do, but it's not it? Okay, I'll be right over. This might take a while. I'm leaving the store to you. Lock up for me if I don't come back. I owe you one. What a handful.
And that concludes the latest news on the suspect Kaneshiro. This case is said to be a result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but what do you think?
We don't know their methods, but I believe they are a menace that will threaten this law-abiding country. This dangerous group tampers with people's hearts. It's no different from brainwashing.
I see. You're absolutely correct.
I wonder what's going on. Didn't this happen a little while ago to... Who was it again? You know, that famous artist.
Ah, Madarame, was it?
They punished those awful people, didn't they? The Phantom Thieves aren't at fault then.
Well, that may be true, but...
Don't you think so too, dearie? The Phantom Thieves aren't doing anything wrong, are they? See, even he says that they're doing good. Oh my, look at the time. We should probably head home.
Ah, you're right. Thanks for the drink.
Yes. I've received the reports on Kaneshiro's case, but to think the Phantom Thieves would honestly attempt an absurd idea like social reform. You're absolutely right. I'm Not pleased about the general public's support of them either. There's also the danger of the metaverse being exposed with their continued actions. Actually, there is one countermeasure he brought in that seems usable. It involves having the Phantom Thieves destroy themselves without our direct...
Alright, so he knows about the metaverse.
We'll set things up so that those mental shutdown occurrences are their doing. Ah, I thought as much. I had a feeling that it was too brutal for it to be his own idea. Still, I think you'd go through such elaborate detail to crush them. Their actions must be that much of an eyesore for you. I sympathize with what you're going through. Well then, I'll clean this up quickly and put it behind us. Yes, a grand undertaking like social reform is beyond a group such as the Phantom Thieves. Only a select few are worthy of changing the world. And who better than the future Prime Minister, sir?
Hey, it's me. Where you at? Gotcha. We're gonna come over right now about the, you-know-what. See ya. What's up? We're here to hang out.
That's not why we're here. We need to study for finals.
Why am I here too?
You're one of us now, so of course you gotta help us. We're in trouble if you don't teach us, you know.
Even you're saying such things?
Let's leave those guys be.
I couldn't ask the last time I was here, but what is this place? The storekeeper doesn't seem to be around.
It's where this guy lives. He's got complicated circumstances. We can tell her about it, right? Actually, tell yourself.
That's terrible.
Yusuke and me are pretty much the same too. I mean, it's not as bad as this guy's though. It's just something we can't ever put up with. That's why we all became Phantom Thieves.
Hey, don't forget me.
I know. We're all part of the team. By the way, Makoto, ain't there someone you can't forgive either? Like, a heart you want to change?
That's a secret.
Ah, there's someone like that. You could just tell us, you know. You don't gotta be so cold.
That aside, do you have any intention of studying for the exams?
Not really.
It's fine if I leave then?
No, I'm just joking. Please teach us.
What was this term? It's phobia, so it's a fear of some kind.
I think it's a fear of open spaces. You don't hear it that often, though.
Agoraphobia?
Leave vocabulary and long sentences to me. I suck at proper grammar, though.
Even if we study English, it's not like I'm gonna use it in the future.
When it comes to you, your Japanese is questionable too.
Shut up!
Explain the writer's feelings? What point is there in that?
Oh, it's impossible. I can't memorize all these formulas. Ain't there a good way of cheating?
Why don't we take a break?
And that was the follow-up report on the suspect Kaneshiro. Now, this case is said to be the result of the Phantom Thief.
Oh my god.
Considering how a calling card was scattered about, I believe there's no mistaking that. The question is what the Phantom Thieves actually did. If they tampered with the suspect's heart, it casts doubt on the authenticity of any confession.
So then, by tampering with hearts, the Phantom Thieves are fabricating crimes that may not exist?
We can't deny the possibility. There's no doubt that the Phantom Thieves are exposing hidden injustices in society. However, if this is done by sidestepping the law, their way of thinking is very dangerous.
So, in a way, they're outlaws.
Yes. They're no different than the criminals they target. This cannot be overlooked.
I see.
Oh, I see. My ass? Why the hell are we being treated as the bad guys?
Just let them say whatever they want. More people are starting to understand that what we're doing is right, after all.
When I'm walking around in town, I hear a lot more people talking about us too. And the forum's been full of hype. Do you think we made it big time?
Don't get pompous over dealing with some street thug. Save it for after we deal with a bigger target.
Just gotta take down a bigger one, yeah? That was the plan from the start anyways.
True. It may be best if we start thinking about it.
I bet we'll find one in no time. The wind's blowing in our direction and everything. I feel like we won't lose to anything right now.
Well, we'll decide on that eventually. We need to overcome our exams first. Now then, break time's over. Let's get back to...
That reminds me, the celebration party. Weren't we gonna do it after exams?
Yes, I believe so.
Where should we go? I feel like I'll study better if I got something to look forward to.
The last one was a buffet at a hotel. We haven't gone anywhere since.
Hmm? A buffet?
Where would be good? Hey, what about fireworks? A fireworks festival!
Oh yeah, it's that season, huh?
That sounds good to me.
It's hard to ignore a buffet, but I'll take the beauties of summer. Still, I demand that we feast during the festival as well.
Do you guys own a yukata? Will you wear a yukata?
Doesn't a fireworks festival sound good? You think so too, right? All right, fireworks festival it is. Let's look for a good one.
Study comes first, though. I won't let you off if you fail any of them. Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am. All right, fireworks festival it is. Let's look for a good one.
Study comes...
Yes, ma'am.
Oh!
Oh boy.
I should write something.
Alright.